While everyone's talking about Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams, I'm watching film wondering if we're about to witness the biggest quarterback leap since Josh Allen's third season. The Denver Broncos' Bo Nix is entering year 2 after a solid rookie campaign, and half the football world still thinks he's nothing more than a game manager. Limited ceiling, system quarterback, career backup. I've heard it all. But here's the thing. The same analysts dismissing Nix are the ones who missed on Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Brock Purdy. And I'm telling you right now, they're making the same mistake again. A year ago, Bo Nix was just a rookie who exceeded low expectations. Today, he's preparing for his second season with a full offseason as the unquestioned starter. By December, he'll be leading the Broncos to the playoffs and forcing the NFL to recognize him as a franchise quarterback. What makes me so confident? Let's dive in. Before we start, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's dive in. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Bo Nix is 25 years old, entering his second NFL season. The draft experts still can't shut up about how old he is. They talk about him like he's showing up to practice with a walker and Bengay in his locker. But since when is 25 ancient for a quarterback? Patrick Mahomes won his first MVP at 23. Josh Allen broke out at 24. Lamar Jackson won his first MVP at almost 23. The age argument is completely irrelevant now that he's in the league. What people forget is that Nix's advanced age comes with advanced experience. He played in 61 college games across 5 seasons at Auburn and Oregon. That's more college snaps than Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May combined. He's seen every defensive look imaginable. The learning curve that derails most young quarterbacks? Nix already climbed it in college while these other rookies were still figuring out which dining hall had the best pizza. Let's rewind to where this all started. Auburn, Alabama, 2019. Bo Nix, the son of former Auburn quarterback Patrick Nix, arrived on campus as a 5-star recruit and the heir to the Tigers' quarterback throne. As a true freshman, he's immediately named the starter, a rarity for an SEC program with championship aspirations. His debut was the stuff of legends. The rest of Nix's Auburn career was a roller coaster. He showed flashes of brilliance, but struggles with consistency. In 3 seasons, he threw for 7,251 yards and 39 touchdowns. Solid numbers, but nowhere near what you'd expect from a future first-round pick. After the 2021 season, with reports of friction between Nix and Coach Harsin, Nix made a decision that will change the trajectory of his career. He transfers to Oregon to play for offensive guru Dan Lanning and coordinator Kenny Dillingham. The transformation was immediate and stunning. In his first season at Oregon, Nix completed 71.9% of his passes for 3,593 yards and 29 touchdowns. He added 510 rushing yards and 14 rushing touchdowns. The Ducks go 10-3, and Nix looks like a completely different quarterback, poised, accurate, and in command. But it's his super senior season in 2023 that truly rewrote the Bo Nix story. The numbers were staggering: 77.4% completion rate, 4,508 passing yards, 45 touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions. He added 6 more touchdowns on the ground. Oregon went 12-2, reaching the Pac-12 championship before falling to Washington in the semifinal and ended Oregon's playoff hopes. Oregon ended up going to the Vierbo Fiesta Bowl, where they defeated Liberty 45-6 in Bo's final college game. Nix didn't just put up video game numbers, he did it with remarkable efficiency. His 188.3 passer rating was the second highest in FBS history. His 77.4% completion percentage broke the NCAA record. His 15-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio was unprecedented for a quarterback with his volume of attempts. By every statistical measure, Bo Nix's 2023 season was one of the greatest quarterback performances in college football history. And yet, as the 2024 NFL draft approaches, Nix found himself fighting the perception that he's a system quarterback, a product of Oregon's quarterback-friendly offense, rather than a legitimate NFL prospect. The pre-draft process did little to change this narrative. At the Combine, Nix measured 6 feet 2 inches and 217 pounds. Solid but unspectacular size. His 40-yard dash time of 4.64 was good but not elite. His arm strength and throwing drills was adequate, but didn't wow scouts like Drake Mays or Caleb Williams. The draft analysts focused on what Nix isn't rather than what he is. On draft night, the quarterbacks came off the board as expected. The Bears took Williams first overall. The Commanders selected Daniels second. The Patriots grabbed May at 3. The Falcons surprised everyone by taking Penix at 8. J.J. McCarthy was selected by the Vikings at 10. And then with the 12th overall pick, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix. The reaction is immediate and harsh. ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. calls it a major reach. NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah says Nix has a low ceiling and projects as a high-end backup or low-end starter. Social media erupts with jokes about Broncos head coach Sean Payton's quarterback evaluation skills, citing the Russell Wilson disaster as evidence. Lost in all the criticism is a simple fact. The Broncos drafted the most prolific and efficient quarterback in college football history, a player who started 61 games across 5 seasons and improved dramatically each year. They got him at 12th overall, when many of the same analysts had mocked Caleb Williams as a generational talent worthy of tanking an entire season. His rookie season silenced some critics, but not all. Nix threw for 3,775 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. He added 430 rushing yards and 4 scores on the ground. He led the Broncos to their first playoff berth since 2015. He broke several Broncos rookie records for passing yards, completions, and passing touchdowns by a rookie. His 29 passing touchdowns was the second most in NFL history by a rookie quarterback, behind Justin Herbert's 31 at that time. He threw 19 of his TDS at home, which is the most by a rookie in NFL history. He was named a finalist for the 2024 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Not too bad for a rookie, but nothing that screamed future superstar to the casual observer. And that's exactly why the league is sleeping on what's about to happen in 2025. Because when you dig deeper into Nix's rookie campaign, you see all the signs of a quarterback on the verge of a breakout. Let's start with his progression throughout the season. In his first 8 games, Nix threw 7 touchdowns and 11 interceptions with 62.6% completion percentage. In his final 9 games, 21 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a passer rating of 106.8. That's not just improvement. That's a quarterback figuring it out in real time. But stats only tell part of the story. Let's talk about what makes Nix's film so promising for 2025. First, his processing speed is elite. Sean Payton's offense is notoriously complex, with multiple reads and adjustments required on every play. Most rookies would drown in the complexity faster than a smartphone in a toilet.
Yeah, boy.
Nix thrived in it, particularly late in the season. His accuracy in the short and intermediate areas is surgical. On throws under 20 yards, Nix completed about 70% of his passes in 2024. His ball placement allows receivers to maximize yards after catch. The guy could thread a needle while riding a mechanical bull. The knock on Nix coming out of college was his deep ball, but even that improved throughout his rookie year. Bo Nix recorded 33 plays of 20-plus air yards, which was the second highest total in the NFL behind Lamar Jackson. He ranked 5th in the NFL for EPA per dropback on deep throws 20 air yards or more. The arm talent is there, and it's getting better. Then there's his mobility. Nix ran for 430 yards and 4 touchdowns as a rookie. He's not Lamar Jackson, but he's a legitimate dual threat who can extend plays and punish defenses that don't account for him in the run game. His ability to throw on the move is particularly impressive. He led the league in passing yards on out-of-pocket throws. Even his coaches noted his athleticism surprised them. The most impressive part? His ball security. Nix had a turnover-worthy play rate of just 1.9% as a rookie, the lowest among all first-year starters. This is considered an impressive mark for a rookie, demonstrating his ability to protect the football in a league where turnovers are usually the main factor between winning and losing games. Now let's talk about why 2025 will be his breakout year. Sean Payton is the perfect coach for Nix. Payton's offense has always emphasized timing, rhythm, and quick decision-making, all strengths of Nix's game. Throughout his career in New Orleans, Peyton helped Drew Brees become one of the most efficient quarterbacks in NFL history, despite physical limitations. He knows how to build an offense around a quarterback's strengths while minimizing their weaknesses. Last season, Nix was learning the system on the fly as a rookie. In 2025, he'll have complete mastery of the nuances, with the ability to make adjustments at the line and put his own stamp on the playbook. The comfort level will be night and day compared to his rookie year. The Broncos have quietly assembled a solid supporting cast. Courtland Sutton remains one of the league's best contested catch receivers. Sutton's presence gives Nix a reliable target who can make the tough catches, crucial for a quarterback entering his second season. Second-year wide receiver Troy Franklin, Nix's teammate at Oregon, provides explosive plays and deep speed. Rookie running back R.J. Harvey from UCF gives them a dynamic backfield weapon in a revamped running game. They also added Evan Engram at tight end, giving Nix a more dependable checkdown and red zone weapon. The offensive line will be the key to the offense. They are rated high among multiple outlets. Some even rank them as second best in the league. The entire starting offensive line is returning, anchored by Garrett Bowles at left tackle. Bowles recorded excellent pass block and rush block win rates in 2024 and will continue in 2025. The entire offensive line return provides stability and cohesiveness, which is essential for a young quarterback, let alone any quarterback. But here's where the skeptics chime in. They'll say Nix benefited from a conservative game plan. They'll say defenses will adjust with a full season of film. They'll say the AFC West is too tough for a young quarterback to succeed. Let's address these one by one. He is just a game manager. There is a notion of being a game manager thrown around like it's an insult for NFL quarterbacks. But behind the glamour of highlight plays shown in media, the truth is most, if not all, NFL games are decided by a handful of plays. If your quarterback avoids the one or two catastrophic mistakes that change the outcome, your team has a much better chance of winning. How many times did you hear the team that wins the turnover battle wins the game? Nix has the arm talent to make the big throws in tight windows in big moments. He will have a better grasp on when to take those shots and when not to. Defenses will adjust with a full season of film. This goes both ways. Yes, defenses have more film on Nix, but Nix also has more experience reading NFL defenses. More importantly, he now has a full offseason to study defenses and their tendencies. He will be much better on his pre-snap reads, which is key for a quarterback to get his offense in good situations. The film study advantage goes to the quarterback, not the defense. The AFC West is too tough. Is it, though? The Chiefs are still the class of the division, but look to take a step or two back from last season. The Chargers are improved with Jim Harbaugh, but there are still questions about the team, and the Raiders are the Raiders. The Broncos went 3-3 in the division last year with a rookie quarterback. With improvement, 4-2 or even 5-1 is realistic. The AFC West isn't the gauntlet it was 3 years ago. It's more like the Chiefs in 3 teams trying to figure out who they are. The truth is, NFL analysts and fans have a bias against older rookies and quarterbacks who develop later. They'd rather bet on raw 21-year-olds with cannon arms than polished 25-year-olds who know how to play the position. They're fixated on physical traits and theoretical upside rather than production and proven improvement. It's like choosing the uncooked steak with potential over the perfectly cooked burger right in front of you.
Has Allen been the most impressive quarterback in the NFL this season?
Absolutely not.
That mindset is why Josh Allen was labeled a bust after his rookie year before becoming an MVP candidate. It's why Lamar Jackson was told to switch positions before winning 2 MVPs. It's why Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant before leading the 49ers to a Super Bowl. And it's why Bo Nix will shock the NFL world in 2025. So what does a breakout season look like for Nix? Here's my projection. 4,200 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 68% completion rate, and a passer rating of 103.5. Add 500 rushing yards and 6 scores on the ground. The Broncos go 11-6, make the playoffs as a wild card team, and win a postseason game. Nix earns his first Pro Bowl selection and enters the conversation as a top 10 quarterback. By year's end, the narrative shifts from solid game manager to franchise cornerstone. The Broncos begin extension talks a year early, locking up their quarterback of the future. The same analysts who called him too old will suddenly praise his veteran savvy faster than politicians change positions during an election year. The league is sleeping on Bo Nix. The same analysts who missed on Allen, Jackson, and Purdy are making the same mistake again. They're overlooking his rapid improvement, his perfect fit in Peyton's system. But football isn't played on Twitter or in hot take segments. It's played on the field, where Nix's processing speed, accuracy, and decision-making will shine. It's played in Sean Payton's quarterback-friendly system, with improved weapons and protection. It's played with the confidence that comes from a full year of NFL experience and a full offseason as the unquestioned starter. By December, the football world won't be sleeping on Bo Nix anymore. They'll be wondering how they missed what was right in front of them all along. A quarterback making the same second-year leap that transformed Josh Allen from a project into a superstar. What do you think? Is Nix set up for a breakout season, or am I drinking too much orange and blue Kool-Aid? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.